Hi you guys, Shane here. I'm going to show you some really great exercises to help strengthen your glutes. We have three major muscles that make up our glute complex, our glute maximus, medius, and minimus. So these exercises will help focus on all of those. Now these are not the only exercises you can do, but some of them to get you going. So before you do any sort of workout, you want to make sure you're warmed up. So find a nice neutral stance and just squat it out a few. Now remember, you just want those knees tracking those toes, pressing your weight back into your heels, hips go back, nice long neutral spine. Do like 5 to 8 of those. Then maybe do a nice easy reverse lunge, extend that hip, change it up, switching. Again, maybe 6 to 8. You gotta keep an even number because you gotta make sure it's even on both sides. You can even do a seated figure 4 where you cross your leg, kind of sit back, open it up, and switch. When you're doing a warm-up, you guys, you're going through dynamic range of motion, so it's not about holding a squat or a position or a stretch. It's about moving through that range of motion. You can always do some easy torso rotations, keeping those knees nice and soft. All right, just make sure you do big movement and warm up the body. So we're gonna start actually on the floor with bridges. So it's a supine bridge. So you're seated, roll all the way back. Your legs are about hip width. Arms can just stay relaxed at your side. What you want to think about is turning on those glutes, really squeezing, pulling that belly button into the spine, and squeeze and bridge up and down. What you want to be careful of is not arching big up to those shoulders, right? You really want to go through that muscle activation, glute squeeze and lift. You're also going to work into that hamstring as well. So keeping that upper body nice and neutral, just squeeze, lift, and down. Keep those feet relaxed as much as possible. Heels are kind of underneath those knees or slightly in front. And again, you can do 8 to 10 repetitions of this. Now to make it a little more challenging, you're just going to do a single leg. So take one leg, extend to the ceiling, heel reaching up, same thing, press and down, arms are nice and relaxed at your side. And then of course, switch sides. You might feel that hamstring stretch after doing those bridges. And press and down, press and down. So I say start with doing 8 to 10 reps of each, and then maybe do just single legs, and then build up to more repetitions. The next exercise is called a clamshell. You're lying down on your side. Now some people might use a resistance band, right? And kind of anchor it right above the knees here and just tie it. But I'm going to show you how to do it without the resistance band. Just arm nice and relaxed. You can tuck that head on your elbow here. Knees are together, feet are together. You're just working through that glute medius, you guys. Open up, squeezing the outside here, and close. Open and close. It looks like it's not that challenging, but it's actually pretty hard to do. And again, keep that head nice and relaxed. If you need to get a pillow or something, that's fine, do that. I would go through 8 to 10 repetitions of this clamshell, and then of course, make sure you do the other side. And you might find that one side is a lot more challenging than the other. Make note of that. Still go through that full range of motion, working through that glute medius, and then relax. What's great about those two, very low impact. You can do them anywhere without any equipment. Now we're going to go to what we all know, our squat, right? So if you're new to squatting, which we squat many times throughout our day, so it's not going to be foreign to you, you can use a chair or some sort of guide to help you with the tap. So again, I want neutral, low body stance, bilateral. Depending on how you are built, your legs might be a little more narrow or wider. So pretty much looking at hip, shoulder width. Just keep those knees tracking those toes. You're going to push your weight back into your heels. Tap that object if you want to use that for your guide, and then come back up. Keep that chest nice and open, shoulders relaxed, pressing that weight back into your heels and up. And again, as you get more confident, by all means, just step away from that guide and go through a full range of motion. Allowing those hips to really drop. It is okay to let those hips drop below those knees. We really want to encourage full range of motion. You can also add dumbbells or weights to that. So if I wanted to, or as I became more comfortable, you can have just weights right here at your side, pushing those hips back. Again, beautiful bilateral squat. Again, start with 8 to 10 reps. As you get more comfortable, let's try a single leg squat. I would definitely start with a chair or something that you can sit on. So find your balance on one leg, keeping that spine nice and long. You're gonna push your weight back into your hips and just literally sit down and then come back up. Start with switching sides. Feel that weight in your heel. Sit it on back. Let those arms go wherever they need to help you balance, and then come back up. And just keep alternating sides. It's okay, you guys. Just sit and press it up. What's great about doing single leg work is you really get to flush out imbalances of strength. We tend to have a dominant and a weaker side. That's very normal, but you want to know that so you start to create balance through your legs and your strength. So again, you have that double leg squat, single leg squat. Last one, you guys, is a step up. And again, you can do it without weights or with weights. As you find an object to step on, A, be sure that it's stable. B, you don't want that knee above that hip. So find something that's stable with that knee below that hip. Just push that heel into that stable object, step up, and then easy come on down. You can add a balance element by pulling that knee up, keeping that spine long, coming on down. Really engage those glutes, you guys. Get those hips back up underneath you. Come to a full standing position, and then come on down, and then switch sides. Again, you can have weights right here at your hips, pressing through, keeping that weight even in that standing leg. So try not to grip those toes, and come on down and repeat. Try 8 to 10 on each side. And you'll notice, like on this box, this is a little high for me. My knee is above my hip, so make sure you've got a stable surface that works for you. You can do all of those exercises back to back, you guys, to really focus on those glutes and that low body, or incorporate them one at a time into a full body routine. Happy, fun times, you guys, with getting those stronger glutes.